Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okie doke. You ready for this? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okie doke. My seat is. Okay, let's see what the charts have for us today. So the trade that I left running yesterday was a loss. I looked at the charts and I was in profit, then looked later and clearly I hit that loss. Come on, man. So last week, today, last 3 days. Okay. Anyway, let's keep pushing, man. Let's keep pushing. So let me do a quick review. It's only 11:30. I'm gonna keep today's analysis just simple as whatever. So I'm gonna go to the daily and I'm gonna wow, we bullish. So they came back into that hole over there. Boom, 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 and then they're bouncing off of it to shoot up higher. Okay. So I'm going to go back just one day and then pull up yesterday's business. I don't know why all the time I click on that when this is what I want to click on. So let's go down to the 5 minute. I just want to see how that trade. Okay, this is how it looked like. So seems like we were in profit because this is where I left the charts. What time was it? Like no, 1:15 I was already out. So I think the market was down here. There's 5 minute fair value gap over there, and seems like we did 1R 1.24R in profits. That was my initial target, but then I'd move my take profit to that whatever over there, so that didn't work out. So the market did come down into that pool that I had already marked, and that one did offer a very nice bounces on. Oh wow, but who's in front of the charts at 1 though? 1:50 a.m. No, I don't think so. That will be my bounce zone. Close above it, we touched it clearly and shot up. So shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. My stop loss at the lowest low, at least cover this fair value gap. So that will be my stop loss, right? In case the market still wants to go down a little bit deeper. And 1:3. Here's my go-to RR. So that was nice. But I'm thinking though, that's an up candle that we went down. We shot up, leaving a fair value gap. So probably I would have taken that one. That would have been a loss. Do I see another one? This up, down, with all these fair value gaps. Look, we touched it again. Loss. So yeah. And then now that would have been a profit probably, just to get back the losses here, or I mean depends. And we're currently doing like 13R eve, you know. Anyway, so it's all good, man. And that's on the 5 minute. I'm curious to see on the 1 minute. This is just shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, anyway, let's see what we have today. And we're just gonna get rid of all that shenanigans from yesterday, and let's start afresh. I'm gonna keep today's analysis very simple, because that of analyzing is not helping in any way. So pretty much just as Sam would say, hey man, what's going on? I probably won't be able to whatever. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna start with fresh levels, just me like it that way. So where are we heading to? There's really nothing for me here on the monthly time frame. That gap is a little bit too far. We'll probably have something marked at our high. So that's the current monthly high over there, and we have that gap. Maybe this is a break, a down candle. We went up, showdown, not really. Well, there's really nothing much for me there on that monthly. I like this already. That previous week high that we just crossed. Did we just cross it? Oh, I said Assam. It should be Asan. My bad. I'll just do it the right way. Oh, come on. Asan. Got it right this time. That's the previous week high. And then we do have this one too here. So that's an old weekly high. I don't need to say it's this. It's the other week. So we're just gonna do old weekly high right there. And there's a gap here that we are currently messing around with. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. I'm sure when you go down to the time frames, the smaller time frames will cover that. Looking at the daily, that's the previous day high right there. Man, we are bullish on this day. Previous day high. So when we grow up, these are the kind of expansions that we gonna be looking at, right? Maybe that will require me to be in front of the charts at least pre New York, maybe at least if I can do London. Try to hop onto those expansions, man. I'm just curious. What this is when this candle opened. It shot down, came back to that open price, and we're now going up. Anyway, ain't nothing I can do for now with that. So we are heading towards that old weekly high with some clear relative equal highs just right there. So okay, we're done here. So I'm just gonna keep it that simple, and I'm gonna go down now to the 5 minute for now. Old weekly high. Let me just make sure that's the level. Yeah, we got it. So go down to the 1 hour first. So I'm just gonna jump that for whatever. But I still have enough time up to 12 hours. So let me see what's going on the 4 hour here, if there's anything I can see. So that's sort of a breaker right there. Down, shot up, clearing a swing high over there. What was this? What was that? The current month high. So I'm gonna have it as CMH, current month high. And there's a pool of something there. That's a no, that's a monthly. I'll just know what that is. If I do M and then have that in blue, that lets me know that's a fair value gap. And the M will let me know it's on the monthly time frame. That's a, okay. So on the 4 hour I did see something, so I'll take the series of those 3 candles like that, pull them over to the right. Then I'll just say that's a 4 hour, have that in gray, so then I'll know there's a breaker or a point of interest. High, low, higher, high, boom, breaker. 4 hour, a breaker on the 4 hour paired with the fair value gap, and we can see that we did offer some resistance around that fair value gap. Went down, but clearly we've been pushed up, right? So there's probably like, let me see, up, down, up, high, low, high, high, breaker. Yep, kind of. So we're in between 2 4 hour breakers. Excuse me. So we are in between those two. I'll just have that marked on the chart. Doesn't hurt. Support, and we're expecting some sort of resistance up here. This is our monthly gap. That's support, a little bit breakthrough, resistance, shooting down, touch it one more time. So probably they might want to come and retest that area, right? We'll see about that. Let me just make sure that's what's there. Yep, the monthly level. So if we were to start coming down, then we do have this previous 4 hour low here. That low that also has that fair value gap over there. I'm not gonna mark it, just leave it like that. It doesn't hurt. So I'll have that in blue. That lets me know that's a fair value gap. Lets me know that's on the 4 hour time frame. So that gap, I would say it's balanced now. We traded up and down. You don't have to worry about it no more. Equal highs right there, being blown out as we speak. So if we took a shot along here, then those are good final targets, right? So that's the 1 hour, and we'll be waiting for this candle to close, and then we'll see if we can get something to come down or whatever. We just have to wait for either side to be taken out. Until then, we stay put. So today I'm gonna sit here and babysit the charts until at these levels from yesterday. Yes, they are. I don't need that no more. We've traded up and down, so that's balanced. That should be in yesterday's whatever group right there. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it that simple now. That's okay. We do have enough levels, so we're just gonna keep it simple. So let's go down to the 5 minute. I want to see what this whatever looks like. So we are bullish. Even if I put this the 50 cross 200 EMA, let's make sure it's 50 cross 200 here. We cross 50 crossed. This used to be something I'd like, man. And looking at this, you can see, wow, 50 is above now. I just feel like if everything just boils down to you have to choose what to live by, my guy, in this trading, I would probably just do this 50 200. Just make sure that at least from the daily time frame, or even if it's the 4 hour, that's okay. 50 is above 200. Well, in this case, let's say even if it's the one. Oh boy. Okay, whatever. At least have some higher time frame where 50 is above 200, and then it agrees with me on lower time frames as well. 50 is above 200. Anyway, I don't know. Where 50 is crossing 200, then wait for a retracement, and then a break of that, trend line that is formed, you know, or just a close above 50 after the retracement in this case, If I want to be aggressive, that would be an entry, right? My stop loss just below the 200. That's easy to see because it's already done. And then, but that would be 4:30 a.m. No, I'm not in front of my charger at 4. That's not gonna happen, man. I mean, maybe soon. So this will be like 6:30. So probably, I don't know, unless I just come and enter, seeing that we are hugging that 500. I mean, that 1550 is well above 200. Then just enter and just trade. That would be a nice day. I'll probably just come out at 1:3. Anyway, so easy because it's already happened, right? Alright, so there's really nothing much I can do. Now I have to wait for the 1 hour to close, and then my entry is just simple, man. On the 5 minute, I need to see a 5 minute order block confirm. So something like this here. Actually, let me see if that was a setup. Boom. So let me go back one more. So on the 5 minute, I'm waiting for an order block to confirm. So there you go. Boom. So that to me is an order block confirmation. This body closed above that body. Would be better if it could be like as far up as you know as possible. Like this one. This is really nice. But in this case, you might have missed whatever setup that was there. So whatever. So that's the step 1. That just gives me a stronger confirmation that my stop loss, the price will not come to my stop loss real quick. It can still come down, but that's okay. And then after this, I just go down to the 1 minute, and on the 1 minute, I'm looking for a breaker. So in this case, I'll be waiting for this high to be crossed. That right there. So my breakers are in gray. So in this case, I'll be waiting for a candle close above this zone. See that up candle before we shut down, right? This should act as resistance, the OTE right there. But if we just cross above it, then I think there is a high probability that we might want to keep going up, right? I mean, that's my thinking. Having come and closed that gap, these things are so easy to see in hindsight. But that speaks a lot too. See how we finding support, the body's closing within that whatever. So let's see how that works. Where's that? Whatever. Boom, boom, boom. We just closed above it, so that's good. So my entry will be at the top of. Oh yeah. Right there will be my entry, and my stop loss. Pretty much make sure no fair value gap is visible. So an aggressive stop loss will be below that breaker or below that low. That's okay. But I just don't like it when price, you know, can come down, take you out with a week, and then that sucks. So I'd rather just, you know, take a small hit. So where will my stop loss be in this case? There's no way I'll put my stop loss down here. So I just have it below this group here. That's okay. And then what time was it? 10:50. Just about to close that hour. So I don't know. Maybe some targets that somewhere up there. But my go-to RR is 1:3. This is on hindsight though. I'm just demonstrating my entry style. So let's see how this works. Another thing, it can just leave without you. So what I think is better is once just price comes and touches it, just do a market order instead of a pending order, because you can also just come touch it, and because of spread it won't fail you and just runs away without you. The other better way to enter will be waiting for swing high and the recent swing low. In this case will be this one. So I'll probably just use that one to set up an OTE entry. Let me see if we did get a swing low. No swing low. So probably there will be no entry on this one. That sucks. Oh, so the other thing I'd forgotten is if we just close above your point of interest, it's not that far, right? and now you know you're gonna set a pending order when we touch that zone you want to enter. I mean, that's not bad. So what RR you're looking at? 2.95. Let's just see. If you enter right now, it's 2.9. I mean, it's 2.85. What's the? It's not a big difference. So if it's not that far, you can consider entering. Well, let's see how far this thing went. Okay, that was just demonstration. Let me just close that stuff. So that's where we are right now. So we'll be looking at 2R if you did enter, but if you're waiting for a touch of that zone, then you're not in this trade. And sometimes you miss trades, that's okay. It is what it is. So something like that is what I'm waiting for at the close of this 1 hour candle. So if we are poised, if we are set to keep on going up, then I'd like the new hour to retrace down, take that low, and then keep going up. Or maybe market might want to retrace a little bit, price might want to retrace. So I'm gonna look for that 1 hour to be taken out, and then I'm gonna hop on that retracement, knowing that we are in a bullish environment. If it keeps going up, then again it's gonna be the third day of missing a trade. Is it third day or fourth day? Third day of missing a trade. Well, that is something that I need to like look into, man, just to have that strength. Is this strength or the courage to hop onto a moving trend, man? So what we have, like 11 minutes. Let's go check out yesterday's trade. 11 minutes to the open of the new candle. Until then, I'm not doing nothing. Let's check out yesterday's trade. It was a nice trade, it just didn't work out. So those are the kind of trades I want to take, man. I want to take a trade where even if I lose, I'm like, that was a trade worth taking, instead of taking a trade and then you're like, I shouldn't have taken that trade. Nah, I'm done dealing with that nonsense. If I take a trade, it has to be a worth it trade. So this was nice. So that up candle shot down, and then we came and traded to it right there. So if I was aggressive, we do have one here. We did trade below that swing low over there, so probably I would have, now this shoulda, woulda, coulda, now shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I needed a 5-minute order block to confirm, so that's why I didn't take that one. So let's go back a little bit here. I needed to see a 5-minute order block confirmation, which it happened at this candle here, and it did shoot up, came back to this fair value gap. That is something I used to trade before as well, but I'm not doing no more. So that will probably be 2.59, no, whatever. So once I saw that 5-minute order block confirmation, I'm like, bram, we do have a trade here. So going back to the 1 minute, that was now the up candle was my point of interest right there. So once we close above it on the touch of that whatever that I was in, but that's why I got filled in. So probably could have been a retracement or something. So price went up, came down, and then shot up. Where did the market close? I don't know. Blah blah blah. So that's how it was. So my target was way up here. Oh, but you know, when the market closes, it opens again. There's just different dynamics, I think. So wow. So before everything, I'd already reached like 1.2R, but I'd already left my chart. So my open was shut down, just about to take my stop loss, because when I checked on my charts again on my phone, we were way up here. So I was like, this one is the ones that come just about to take your stop loss and then they turn around. Oh man, but checking my phone again, bruh, I have been hit, which is okay. So this is why I'm kind of skeptical sometimes, leaving a trade running. But you know what, that day is too, a trade will just go your way. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So my account here is taking a hit, man. We're down to 16. The account high was 25, so we've been taking some losses for a while. Oh, account high was 128 actually. Damn. So if this was a funded account, I would have lost it. Funded accounts. I am looking to take a 100k challenge account soon, so probably maybe next week or whatever, the week after. I'll give it a shot on a $100,000 account and I'll trade it here live. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Getting hot in here. Oh, just give me a second. Okie doke, I'm back like I never left. 6 more minutes to this candle close. I'm just trying to see. Let me see. Let's just go down to the 30-minute and see what I might have missed. I just think with this strategy, I don't need so much. I just need the daily levels and that's it. Just go back down to the 1 minute. And then when I take my trade, just make sure that there's nothing on the 5-minute time frame. That's it, man. That's it. This is, wait a minute. Whoa, the daily candle we are coming from, where we come from, yeah, I think this is important to mark because we bouncing off of there. Now would that be, that would be a volume imbalance on the daily. I think that's a volume imbalance. Oh, there's no trading happened here, so there was no volume. So we just touched it, that offered some strong support and we shot up. Damn. I think for a fact we will take out those two highs. So knowing that, how can we participate in that? There's a high probability we're gonna take out those two highs. How could we participate in that? I don't have those levels on this side, which is okay. I think I should have these levels on this side as well. Oh, that needs to be in blue. So I found out there's a bug on TradingView, which in this case we're gonna use it in our advantage, because if I wanted those levels on this side, you have to have this icon, whatever this is, clicked. That sync button over there. So whatever I do on this side, what did I add? Whatever me do on this side is gonna be on that side too. Okay, or maybe not. Yep. So when that is not there, then the level should not sync. But then I noticed something with TradingView, which I think is a bug. Maybe I should write an email. If I come and change the symbols here, and then I go back, all those levels are gonna be on this side. Look at that. So we can use that. That should be, because if I don't want those levels on this side, then they should. Anyway, now that they are, So we're just gonna use that to advantage, right? Because I'm like, I forgot to click that. Trading view. Okay, let's go see what these brothers are doing. US whatever. What am I looking at though? The daily time frame. This is US30. Are they likely to take out that high? Let me get rid of all these levels. Whatever, man. They can stay. Previous day high. US30. You likely to come up here? I don't know. US500. What do you look like? US500 has taken the previous day high, and I think US100 has done the same too. Took out the previous day high. So US30 hasn't. So could that be like a SMT maybe? Where this is the weakest one. So maybe we could see a reversal because of that. They're reluctant to taking that high. The other thing is they might want to catch up. So if US30 is gonna be taking that high, it means the others are gonna keep going up too. Okay, 1 minute to 12. So let's just go back to US whatever. So we want to see what's gonna happen here. So now we know that's the previous 1 hour low for a fact. I need that to be on this other side too. Previous 1 hour low right there, and then that's the 1 hour high here. Okay. Let's see if we'll get something. So this is that old week high over here. This is a 5 minute time frame. Oh, there's a fair value gap here. I like that. So let's see if that's gonna be our bounce zone today, where we see the market come down here and then we bounce off of that to keep going up. Let's see if that's our setup for the day. One minute. I like this so far. I'm just curious, is there anything else on the way? Nothing. So that was the latest fair value gap that we used the support, short up. So I don't see why we should come back down here. We have some unfinished business up there. That daily we have. Now this is just me looking for reasons why this setup should work. So let's just stop that. Look at this 30 minute. Okay, this is what I want to avoid, trying to draw everything. I would just like to see the behavior around that anyway. I feel like that. So that should act as support, but I need you guys to come down here, man. That could be enough to send price back up, because I don't think that's the high of the day. I don't want it to be the high of the day. So I'm just gonna study, see what price is gonna do around here. But either way, I still can't take a trade according to my strategy. I need us to trade below that previous 1 hour low. Probably come to this pool. We've seen this setup a couple of times. That's my minimum point of taking a profit. But if we do leave this 5 minute looking like that, then yeah, so I need that to be marked, because if we do get a setup here and the price comes up, that is a price, the place we can see, you know, price reverse again. So maybe break even once we get here, or reduce the risk by half at least, in case price turns back around. But I think if we get here and we start going up, we're just gonna go through, take that 1 hour high and reach those levels over there. Just something though to note is the previous week high, the daily, this daily did trade above that high, so me don't know. Okay, we've taken that previous whatever 1 hour low. We might have something here. That is our current bounce zone, but I need to see a 5 minute order block confirm. I need to see that. That is my, so far we're looking good. We open, come down. I think this is just manipulation. Shoot up and then keep going up. What I'm thinking is, if we do get to this, I don't need to see these levels on this side, but I'm thinking if I do get an entry down here and then we get to this open price for this 1 hour, then I can add on something. What do I write that now? I'll just say 1 hour open. 1 hour open price. Middle. This 5 minutes is too far, man. I need you guys. What do we do now? 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 Yeah. So this is my current bounce zone right there. Looking at the 5 minute, I'm not seeing anything else here. So we didn't touch that 5 minute fair value gap right there, so that's good. So I just need to see a 5 minute. Now this is the fear of missing out is is haunting me now. That's the 1 hour open right there. So I don't need to say it here, do I? Because I'm thinking if I get here I should add, but then because we do have that 5 minute over there, so maybe just close up, and then when I see some sort of resistance as we go up, I might add something, because I think we're gonna shoot through that like a nonsense. I don't need to see this here as well. That's 1 hour business. So don't need to see that on the minutes. So the behavior I've been seeing this week is price just starts to go one side and it just keeps going down. So there's something else that I'm gonna have to study, see what's really going on in such days where price does not reverse. It just goes one side and it stays like that. So this is nice. This is kind of what I like to see. 50 across 100, and then we see a retracement, and then form like a trend line, and then we just go above it and shoot up. So I feel like we are in a high probability zone. I just have one more I just have one more filter here. Then I need to see a 5-minute order block confirmation. In this case, I think things are just too good, because that will be my bounce zone now. Once we close above it, I'm gonna take a trade here. I don't think I'm gonna wait for that 5-minute confirmation thing. That's my current bounce zone so far. So we close above it, I'm taking that trade. We've completely closed that. I mean, just left a small range there. Oh, very small. $12.09, still early in the hour. Down, up. So you have a high, low. What's a breaker? Is it low, high, lower, low? High, you know. High, low, high, low. Breaker. So this range, we just closed that gap over there, that little bit of a volume bounce, and then there's really nothing else on the way up until here in terms of fair value gaps, up until here and here. So this should be like a pillar, or price will just swim through. Shoop. Now yesterday I did see a breaker formation right at the 1 hour low. If that happens again today, I'm gonna have to now start taking that into consideration, because something like this did happen yesterday and it's went down. So the daily candle is now being shaved. So depending on how this candle closes, that is now my new bounce zone over there. So this is a walk in the park. May as well just sell now. Taking a very small whatever. This is not a serious entry. I'm just playing around here. What am I risking? 0.03%. Yo, stop these games. But that's nice. So when we confirm that 5-minute, we still have some room to play. On the 1 minute, we are finding comfort in that 200 level there. Support. What a week. What a week. Patience. So number one, 5-minute order block confirmation, and then we go down to the 1 minute, look for a bounce zone, and we are in this trade. And then our target is the other end of that previous 1 hour. It's that simple. If I don't see that, I'm just gonna have to sit on my hands here and do nothing. I got 2 viewers right now. What do you guys think? What do you think is gonna happen here? Are you in a trade? Are you trading? Are you looking at US100 with me here? What you doing? What you doing? Oh, someone left. They don't want to say nothing. So we are on that previous 1 hour high. So I'm thinking this is just a tendency of what I've been noticing this week, where it's just one-sided. So that is something I have to start putting in consideration now. When I'm back testing, I'm like, okay, there are those days where price just, because it would have been nice if that 12 whatever closed, if they came up and then we shot down, but I've not seen that in this week. Price is just one-sided, smooth. So we have to find a way to kind of adapt to those situations though. Yep, because clearly we do have something here, even though we didn't. That down candle we shot up, we broke a low right there, leaving a fair value gap, but we didn't come back to that fair value gap. We just shot down. And then we have this down here that we closed below, touched it, and so I don't know. See, we closed below it, touched it, and shot down. So we don't know. Okay, I like this right here, but I prefer to use this one. So let's see what this goes. So I like that whatever, that rejection, so we can close above this 5 minute. That would be nice. So I'm just vouching for a reversal, and that might not happen. I'm just preparing my mental whatever. If I see that, then we are taking part. If not, so we'll find out how this candle closes in the next 4 minutes. So let's see how that goes. But I'm thinking if we can just come and close bullish, going back to the 1 minute, then I think we'll be above, if we close bullish on this one, just above this open price. That would be nice, because that would be a swing low too on this 5 minute. We do have now this 30 minute. We've traded below it, so move to the side, brother. We do have this down candle and the market shot up paired with the fair value gap. So this is a 30 minute. So if we do come and close above, that would be nice, because maybe we're gonna be respecting that OTE, that range over there. We've come to deep discount. Okay, I like that retracement so far. So looking at the 5 minutes, we're going up. That's good. Keep going up. Now if we do enter this trade, we're gonna be seeing what happens here, because this thing can easily come here, man, and shoot down. So when we get here, I'll just reduce my risk by half. I think that I would like to see price keep shooting up. We do have an inverted 5 minute here as well, so we're also checking that out. So if we can cross above that, then we can consider that zone to be support. I like what I'm seeing so far. That's good. That is good. So I'm anticipating for this to be a 5 minute order block, and that's a nice filter for me to avoid quick losses, right? So in the next 2 minutes, we will see. I don't need you to go too far, man. Relax. Come on now. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Looking good so far. We have our setup right now. I just need to see. Oh God. Fear of missing out kicking in, man. Because already we good. Once this one closes, at the touch of that is my entry. And we're looking at least 1 to 3 4. That's not too much. So in the next 1 minute 53 seconds, Patience, my guy. Now look at this. That 5 minutes still hasn't closed, right? But in this case, on the 1 minute, that will be my entry. That will be, I should be in right now. But if this candle reverses, then yeah, my long is not so viable, right? But that's just a field I added. I hope it's not gonna hurt me in terms of missing trades, but it's been acting good so far. Because what I wanna see is something like this, close above. So that gives a good confirmation that the momentum is gonna keep on going up at least. So we'll just wait, man. So we have 53 seconds now. We can go. So that's good so far. I don't think it's gonna reverse. So we can go watch it because now it's only 43 seconds to the close of this candle. And as long as we close above there, so I am ready to shoot this gun now. Let's get ready to rumble. If we're still there, I am buying this thing, man. I am buying. 28 seconds. My stop loss is gonna be way down here. I feel comfortable with it being way down there. So I'm gonna do like a full-on risk over here. 14.50 bucks, okay. And then 8, 9. So it's not that fast. I'm gonna take that trade. Okay, I mean, and I don't think I'm gonna be making too much on this one if my final TP is way up here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna add a little bit more once we get to that OTE zone. I'm not gonna wait for it to get down there, so I'll just do if we retrace to right there, I'm gonna add a little bit more, so just a half of that, a half of the risk I just took, and I will add a little bit more. So let's see if this works for us. So come on. So looking at the 5 minute, have we left any fair value gap? No, but there's a high probability they're gonna touch that 5 minute order block, that price, which is right there. Now, are we likely to get down here? I don't know. But this is also that 5 minute area. So what do we do here, man? We're looking at, no, I'm risking 0.8 to make 0.95. This is such a good setup to make that little. It's still a gain though, don't get me wrong. Mr. yeah, kunkudo. Kunkudo in the charts. Arkham photography in the charts. Yep, look at that rejection from that 5 minute order block, from that price right there. So that's good. Let's let it go. Let it go. That's the best entry I could get so far. Maybe I should have put a smaller stop loss, but for now it's all good. I'm gonna pin that message. Looking good. I'm not so excited, but the RR is not that much. It's still good though. A win is a win. Well, I'm assuming that this is gonna be a winner. So at that half point over there, maybe just a little bit. 2R, so that's okay. just in case we do come down and touch. I don't think we're gonna come down again. How can I add to this thing? How can I add to this thing, one? How can I add? How can I add? Okay, let me just do the half level. I'm gonna do a buy limit of half of what we did right there. What's the stop loss? Like $285 more. That's okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more right down there, so I think we might get there. So let me do the same on this side as well, pending. Maybe just have it a little bit right there. 25 bucks trading in headlines. So my entry is just at the low of this candle, this right here, just way before when I want to enter. Risking whatever. Now, once we get up to this open price, I am also thinking I should add a little bit more. Now, it's 12:24, man. Anyway, I think I'm okay. I'm full on risk, so that's it. So let's see if this thing will work for us. So we are fully submitted. Tumefika how much? Wapi? Where? Tumefika how much? Wapi? So I don't know where I pressed my entry, but I feel like that is where I got filled. I feel like let me see where I got filled on this other side. Right above this candle here. Right there's where I got filled. So that's the other disadvantage of doing market orders instead of a pending order. Pending order would have gotten that price, but since that's your zone, that's not too far. What's the difference? So we're looking at 1.35 instead of 1.25. So 0.10. Sound good. If we do keep on coming down, I do have another entry, whatever, set up right there. This is where, wait a minute, we do have a new high over there, so my entry should be a little bit up, just below these lows. That makes sense. So let me update that. I mean, at the close of this, okay, I've updated my second entry just at the high of this, just above that 0.5 level of this that swing low to that swing high, and ready to rumble. Let's find out if we are on the right side or if we are on the wrong side. Okay, I'm gonna pull this to the side a little bit. We've already gone through it and above it, so this is that bounce zone. I would not like price to close below it. I would like us to stay above it. So that's my second entry. So now we have a total of 1R, 1.17 risk to make 1.5. Okie doke. Sorry, took a drawdown there because 695 in the water. Price inakuja tu kwa hiyo stop loss yangu zikani is coming down, but the criteria, I mean everything was good, so if we get slapped, that's okay. The least you can do is just do what we know, right? So this is one of those trades, even if my stop loss is taken out, it's worth it. That was okay because I really waited for everything that I know to form a good trade for my strategy, right? 5 minute order block confirmed. There was that break over there, the high, whatever, that up candle that I use as my bounce zone. So if it doesn't work, it's just one of those losers. Man, that 0.62 level, it's so hard for me to wait for. And we probably just got to it right now, right there. So that would have been now my original entry, and the RR is looking at 3.28. I don't know why I can get myself to wait for that. Oh boy, because right there is now where you're supposed to be, your main entry. So even if I want to get up to there, and then that was my main entry over there, you're looking at 1.92 just to this level. And if it drives to all the way up there, you're looking at 3.2R. For some reason, I don't know why I cannot. That one I need to start looking at. So if I was trading supply demand, this is what demand. So once we touched it and then we close above that high, I think that will be your entry. Your stop loss down here. Then you're looking for 1:1 break even, and then leave a runner. I think that's how they trade. It's now 12:32. I prefer if we can trade above a little bit, because 12:50, man, that candle can do some damage at 12:50. My hard TP is up here. I think there's a high probability that we might keep going up to that level. So in this case, I'm just gonna do like I'll do a sell limit here, and I'll take like I bought a 30 units. I'm gonna sell like 25. Just leave a small runner. Yep. We bought 30 units. We're gonna take 25 of those units and then leave the rest to be taken up here, which will be 5. So on our next backtest session, which I don't know because I'm not available this weekend, we'll be checking out actually no, we can just keep what we're doing, and then on our logs on our journals, we'll see how many trades that worked, that got to that 0.62 level, right? Because if this trade is going to work and I waited for that level over there, that 0.62 retracement or whatever on the fib, bruh, that's a good RR, man. Mm. Okay, I'm thinking we will get here. That's what no, I'm not sure, but high probability we'll get there. That was the last leg down. We crossed up the last swing high and the last swing low. So if this level is respected and we start shooting up, then that's 2 standard deviations of that leg. So maybe we may come in close here. So let me see if I should adjust my TP to right there. I'm getting greedy, man. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. So I'm gonna do the same on this side as well. Just wait for that level. And so if we do get up here, I'm gonna break even just in case price comes down. But I think we can get up here. All that, what are they doing here? So either this breaks or we're just waiting for whatever to bounce up. Looking at the daily candle though, it's done enough damage. What's the probability it's gonna wanna keep on going up? We don't know, we'll find out soon. But I think it's a trade worth, waiting for. It looks so good so far. Okay, we are in the money. We are in the cash money. I'm still feeling some type of way for not taking that OTE. So let me touch on myself a little bit. Like, Kevin, if you took that OTE, do you know what you'd be having right now? Your entry will be right there. Your stop loss will be down here. You'll be looking at 1R so far, 1.65, whatever. Is that worth it? Losing a trade, because price can simply just touch here and go without you. But looking at those returns, don't you think it's worth it just waiting? Huh? Anyway, that's why we journal. That's why we do journals. Ain't nothing more we can do but wait. So 12:39, I prefer if we can be a little bit up here before 12:50, and then that momentum that usually comes in around that time can shoot us to profit. Let's go to the 5 minutes, see what's going on. So when I grow up, probably when, you know, if my account is doing okay, I'm well down in profits, then I'll start adding on to trades, right? Like start trading every fair value gap that forms every whatever. For example, I like this 5 minute. If that can close in the next 4 minutes, that's okay. It's still early, but if we leave that 5 minute whatever, that would be an entry. If we leave that gap open, that would be an entry. Going down to the 1 minute and just build up. Probably just be like, maybe that's the high and that's the low. As long as we are below half, that would be my discount zone. As long as we are below half, then pile up orders and then start taking them out when we get to the upper half, and probably once we get above. So far we're looking good, man. I'm gonna hide this. I'm trying to see what else I can take out here. It's looking not so clean. So we already know that's the 2 to 2.5 level over there, so I can get rid of that too. Oh, let's say let me just go a little bit. That's the 1 hour low right there. Looking good so far. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 12:42, 8 minutes to that 12:50. 12:50, please do not do damage. Do not do damage. So we do have this 5 minute inverted fair value gap, but I'm just curious how it's going to behave when we get there. I'm just curious. I have that level pulled out. $800. 3 days worth of working, 8 hours a day. Right there. But then again, if you lost that, that's 2 weeks, 1 week, whatever. Setup looking good so far. 1 hour candle has flipped back to bullish. This daily candle looks like one of those days that will close strong. We just go to that 5 minute inverted fair value gap over there. Go back to the 1 hour. Sorry, stepped away from the mic. So of course there's gonna be some sort of resistance here, so let's see if we have enough power to pull through. Maybe that's what 50 will do. How does the EMA look like? That EMA looks good. Just broke that trend line. retrace back. Maybe just maybe that might be the only trades I want to look out for, because I think I've mentioned this before. I usually, like, after I'm done with my my analysis and I take a trade, I prefer when 50 is above 200, kind of like what we're seeing right now. Doesn't happen a lot, but this is one of those days. Nothing's to say that this is not gonna crumble down, but probability is kind of high that we can get at least here. Now that's a problem that we have there, so we'll see what price will do. As you can see, we are getting resistance from those levels over there. Six minutes to 12:50. So again, seems like a winning trade is not enough. Now the thing is, that winning trade, did you optimize it? Oh, yeah. This is just one more thing. Goodness. So we are currently at the 1 hour open price, right? So that'll be also a nice place to buy, and probably maybe a stop loss at the lowest low of this current candle, right? So I don't know, maybe have a position that looks like that, and your stop loss maybe at that low, and then that's why I'm thinking that there's a high probability that this trade might shoot up even further. But I'm content to kind of close everything over here, at least a good chunk at that level over there, which is gonna be like what, 1 is 2, 26, 44, and then leave a runner to keep going, because that will be, we open, shut down, that'll be a manipulation phase, coming back up, and then we shoot up to the upside. So that bounce zone is acting okay. I usually don't like to see price get down like that, because I prefer if it just stays above my bounce zone. But again, we did have another one here, and we came to it, and that little fair value gap over there, which is why it's good once you enter there, make sure that fair value gaps are taken care of. So just have your stop loss below. In this case, that was a good example. So we're doing good so far, pushing through those. No, but we're still in there. Oh, what time is it? 12:47. 3 minutes to 12:50. I want to see what that candle will do. I'm thinking it's gonna bounce up. I don't want it to go down, to come down. A high probability you will do whatever, but in this case, I think it's gonna shoot up. I'm betting on that. And if not, if price wants to come down, the stop loss is right there to do its job. So no worries. No worries. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this EMA now. Thank you so much. We are pulling through just fine. The demo account is now at $1,000. Still a little bit far from our account high, which was 128. I thought it was 125, but I'm seeing it was 128 here. So some losses were really, like, this one wasn't my fault, man. Price just gapped down on me, and this one too. Price gap down. It's all good. Let me look at the 4 hour real quick. Nothing to see here. Let me know if am I moving my charts too much. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. 2 people watching. That's good. That's consistent. Okay. 2 people watching. 2 people watching. What do we have so far in terms of my entry? We have close to 1 hour. Okay, 1 more minute to 12:50. My initial TP should be here. You know, let me take off just something small over there so I can feel good. Trade. What are we doing? I'm selling. No, 10 is too much. Just take out like 5 units. And then this one, take out 20 units. So in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 12:50. There we go. Boo! Yeah, I should pay myself right there. So that's good. We hit that. That's my initial take profit. I just feel like we need to get up here. I think I'm gonna close this trade. What if we just okay, I'm gonna break even. I'm not taking a loss. I should close all my trades here, but I have my TP way up there. I think we're gonna get up here. But in terms of where I should take a huge chunk, we did get to it over there, so that's good. I pay myself something small. Now this big grid. So that was a nice trade. So if I just took my main entry from that 0.6, even if it's the 0.5, we'll be looking at two and a half. So 12.50, what you gonna do? I think there's a high probability that we're gonna keep on going up, but let's see. The daily candle has done too much already. Trying to squeeze a little bit more out of it. I don't think that's fair. Okay, I have my stops on break even on this side. I am not taking a loss. And if I'm taken out, it's all good. I got a little bit greedy over there. Damn, we are dropping like it's hot. Okie doke. I mean, the cost of holding is retracements, so if you want to hold a little bit longer, then you're gonna have to weather out retracements. But that was good. That was really good. Now, okay, we keep going up. 12.52. So hopefully that was just another sort of manipulation, and then we keep going up. That's the level I'm thinking price is gonna come in, start chilling in there. So I'm gonna keep waiting and see how this goes. Should I just close, man? Ooh-wee. Hey, I'm in profit already. Close. Don't close. Wait a little bit longer. So if I close right now, I'm looking at $100 on this side. If I wait a little longer, I want to make 85 plus 60. So $40 more. Is it worth it? $50 more. Make a choice, boy. Make a choice, boy. Make a choice, boy. Okay, looking good so far. We're gonna get up here. Let's see. US 30. Let's go look at US 30 real quick because they were still working towards their daily high. Yep, I think there's a high probability that US 30 will want to get to that high. US 100 did get to that previous day high, which is right there. US 500 did the same. So there's a high probability US 30 will want to do the same. But I think I'm just gonna close my trades here. I'm good. I'm okay. Well, there's a high probability it will still keep going up, but I'm good on my account on this other side. So yep, I'm good. That's a quick $100 right there. That's good. I'm gonna close. I have to. Let me just take something on this side. Wait a minute. I bought instead of selling. Okie doke. Then I'm gonna close half. Okay. Adam paid myself on this side. So I had a total of 35 units. I'm gonna take a little bit more. No. I'm gonna take 5 here. And then I'm just gonna leave it alone now. Yeah. So 3, 700, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. Again, it's still a gain. The fair value gap might be used to bounce this thing to the upside. So partials taken, half of what's left over here, and then I'm gonna leave around to see if we're gonna get to that 4-hour point of interest up there. If not, I done paid myself already. So that was a good trading day. That was good. That was good. So on our next back test, this is something I'm gonna be considering, and I think I mentioned it on the last one. Is it worth waiting for that 0.62 level to be hit? Because I'm thinking just one trade a day might be just fine, or even 2. So maybe Monday miss a trade, Tuesday lose a trade, then Wednesday get a good trade, something like that. We're looking at 3R. 1.26 is still fine. 1.26 is still fine. I used to have my stop loss just below the recent low that was taken out. In this case, it will be this one. But looking at how price came down, I don't like that, man. That just makes me start. So I'd rather if I have enough. It's so confusing, man, right? Is it? Yeah, probably we're gonna get to the high, and I'm just curious. I want to see US 30, so I'm gonna watch US 30 on this side symbol, and then have it on that daily, and I want to see if they're gonna get up there. So US 100 is still bouncing up. 1 minute to the close of this 1 hour candle. You know what? That's okay, US30. God bless you. I don't think you're gonna be getting up there, but who knows? Maybe with time you will. Let's go back to this big dog over here. Big dog, big dog, big dog, big dog. Trading view, please fix this thing, man. I don't need the levels on this side to come to this side. When you change symbols, they sync. That's just wrong. Alright, I'm gonna close this stream here. I don't think I'm gonna babysit whatever, because I already got something. I'm just curious. I think we're gonna get up here and then we can just review that tomorrow if we do get up there. If not, my whatever is, I'm in break even right now, so I'll just close with like 60 bucks over there, which is okay. So we did, let me see, our account is now back to 170. Damn, we were done at 116, we're now at 117, so we'll try and work our way back to that 128 level. 128k. Okie doke. Too dirty, man. One. So the daily candle is closing one of those days where it closes strong. We were able to take part in that bullish entry. Man, 50 EMA was just above 200. I like it when I've done my analysis and that looks like that. I don't want to say it's promised, but it's good. So ooh, damn, dimmy damadum. What in the world just happened? Why did I not wait? Ooh wee. Damn. Ooh wee. Smoke it. I should have held on my trades a little longer, man. I should have held on my trades a little longer, but let me tell you one thing. See what just happened to the upside? That could have easily also happened to the downside. So I could care less. I took my profit and I'm happy. Whatever is happening right now is just a bonus, but it's kind of wild though, because maybe months ago or whatever, that would have made me feel so bad why I took profits. I should have waited, but I really don't care anymore. As long as I made some money, I'm good. Because what would happen though is now be like the following day I'm not going to take profits because I saw the previous day such a thing happen. But now what's going to happen the following day and the next few days after that is you don't take your TP, market come takes your stop loss. You don't take your TP, markets come down, take your stop loss, because you're following and you're running after that thing that you just saw that one time. That's nonsense, man. Pay yourself, get out. Whatever the market wants to do after, that's none of your concern, man. I mean, if we did hold, that would have been nice. We would have taken part in that. But I'm not gonna beat myself for taking profits. Nope. No. Maybe just a little bit. So we smashed through that final whatever that I wanted. So that daily candle is looking like it's gonna close so strong. So this is my final TP area, that 4-hour bar break over there. Yep. That zone, up, high, low, high, high, broke down. That right there is my final TP, because we can easily touch it. We don't know how far it's gonna go up, but that's a really nice zone to bounce off of and come down. Even if you're still poised to go up, that should offer a lot of resistance. But who knows? Nobody knows, but nobody. Wow, what time was this? 1:01 p.m. What happened there? Anyway, we got 2 people watching. Did any of you take that trade? 2 people did engage with us in the chat. Asan, Wasim, and Outcome Photography in the building. Big man right there. Big bad man. Good man. Mr. Kunkudo. So the potential of my trade was 1:3. Wow, I still made 1:3. Even wow. Beautiful. It's so easy for me to just sit here and babysit price, because I do enjoy the printing of this candle. So I don't know, should I just stay until 2? I'm thinking I should go ahead and journal. I haven't journaled the trades that I took this week, because I had to leave my charts early. I had to leave the whatever, because I had to be somewhere by 2, so it's quite a drive. But today I'm free. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna go back and study my entries and see how many trades did get to that 0.62 whatever, because that would have been a very good return for me. I'm not feeling bad. A return is a return. I did add a little bit more, half of the risk that I took here. I did a little bit, that's 0.5, maybe just above it. So we do close the day with 700, 1000, 1100, 1500, so 1600, and the total risk was, can't remember, 1%, maybe a little over 1%. So yes, took a trade on GBP USD. It was awesome. Nice. Moringa exchange. Live with Mrs. Maya. Okay. GBP USD. Let's go check out GBP USD real quick. It's not even on my list. I'll add it. No. Forex.com. Same behavior, right? Let's look at the daily candle. Bullish. A little bit similar to US100 maybe. EMA's 50 cross 200. That retracement, that's the easiest strategy anybody can do if you want to keep things simple. This is on hindsight though, but the moment we just break that trend line, again we're closing above 50. Come on now, stop loss below 200 or just cover any fair value gaps you're seeing. So in this case, we'll be at that swing low right there. 1:3. Easy to see when it's already formed. Best way is to go back and back test, because in this case 50 cross 200, that's a trend line. That's not my cream de la cream, because I need us to at least come in between to retrace back up to this level, to in between 50 and 200. Let me look away to the fail, which is something it's not good to do. So 50 cross 200, that retracement is good. The fair value gap, we came down. Probably where would you have entered? I don't know. That's not really a trend line, is it? Nope. Maybe this one. Maybe that's your entry. Stop loss down here. Anyway, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Okay, so tomorrow we can come and meet at the same time, see if we can also get good traders today. Yeah, it was really nice, just by the book, honestly. The only thing I kind of wasn't so much content was my entry. I mean, everything was by the book, but I'm gonna start considering taking those entries. I mean, I do have already something to go around that. Just have your main entry over there and then half of the risk over there, so, or just go 50-50. Anyway, whatever, a win is a win. I'm gonna just end my stream here. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for the people who engaged with us on the trade. Asan, Wasim, Alan Karani, Laugh with Mrs. Marera, Moringa Exchange. Shout out to all of you, and I'm gonna end my stream here. God be with you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm out. Peace.